quite going to go for it yet. Oh, never mind. I'm completely mistaken. They are going to go for Baron after all. Perhaps because they have wards all over the place and they know that there's no one too much in the area. Nocturne coming in. Can they get a ward in there at the right time? The ult throw goes off from... Oh, it's almost down. Are they going to try and jump in and steal it? Nocturne has the ability to jump in there very easily. The Asho goes down. Is he going to jump in? Now's the time. They go in. They do not get the steal, but can they get the kills? They only engage with a few of their members. They get one kill, but they trade it back. Fnatic is on the run here, but they do have a lot of health down on the enemy team. Here we go. Nolja getting so low. Xpeke trying to get away. He's going to try and get a kill before he dies. Can he escape? No, he cannot. The flash from Lilac gets the kill. It's all up to Lamia if he's going to try and claim any of these, but no, Lamia going in by himself just dies instead, and Shushay, the lone survivor, is barely
not going to be a survivor at all. He tries to decoy away, but that is not going to happen. That's going to be an ace for Team OP, and now they're going to push into the middle after stealing the blue buff is about to be up again, so really, really nice job by Team OP. They knew that Fnatic was being completely, They knew Fnatic was being very safe with their play, so they could start the Baron. If they could get it down to a point like they did before Fnatic came in, then they knew they could just take it on their own. If they came in a little bit earlier, then they had the strength to be able to back off and fight them with the Janna ult and the Jarvan 4 ult. They had a lot of positioning and zoning ability to be able to set the fight up exactly how they wanted it, and that's what happens. They got 2 for 5, very nice trade for them, able to completely zone out the map, grab the blue buff once again from Fnatic before heading back and spending the money that they earned very easily.
Yep. Oh, almost able to pick off Nolja there, 4v1, but stun doesn't land. I hate to say it, Torch, but I felt like that was Fnatic's opportunity. They needed to steal the Baron and win the fight, and instead they lost the Baron and lost the fight. And now they're so far behind. Of course, they don't even have any of their inhibitor towers under threat right now. So until they lose an inhibitor, it's not really at the point where they could lose in one shot.
Yeah, but if you look at the items of Team OP, there's 2 Trinity Forces on their teams already. They're going to be doing a ton of damage. Udyr is the only one that's really going super tanky, but it doesn't matter because with all the DPS that's coming out from Team OP, they're just able to tear through the team of Fnatic very, very quickly. There's no one on Fnatic that is a super tanky champion either, so having all these assassins is just really, really good for OP. They're able to finish the fight before Fnatic can really do anything about it. So really, really nice team composition coming out from Team OP.
Oh, they're going in. They're focusing down Nolja as he goes after Xpeke. And Nolja able to get out of that fight. He's actually still taking turret aggro. A Sharp's going to go down very quickly. Shushay gets barely healed up there. Ulting out as well. It looks like we're going to see an engagement, but he goes down as well. Jarvan getting killed out. Nocturne diving in. Oh, and the Valkyrie over the edge, but Cyanide follows him. Xpeke going in with his ult, but able to get a kill. Is he going to be able to get Corn Salad? No, he is not. Not quite going to be able to finish it off, but that was 3 kills for 1. Nicely done.
Yeah, OP being a little too aggressive. They were overconfident in that fight, but they're still up over 10k gold, so not a big deal. No, Baron's not up at the moment. Dragon is up, so Fnatic could go for it right now if they were prepared, but it looks like they're still going to be afraid of Nolja, and all the champions of OP are going to be up in 10 seconds, so it's better for them just to grab their own buffs. Their own red is up, going to send it to most likely Shushay because Lamia already has the red buff, unless he just wants to reset the timer on it.
Corn Salad's getting a little bit of help from Shart, taking out this blue buff. He's going to be able to get that going, get his mana regen on. Now, we actually did see that Kassadin in the previous fight only died, and he only got an assist in the fight after that, the most recent fight, so he hasn't gotten his Soul Stealer up to any kind of ridiculous level. So Corn Salad is pretty fed, he's doing very well, but he's not ridiculous at this point yet.
Yeah, at this point in the game, that Magi Soul Stealer is actually kind of a waste of gold. He could have done a little bit better by grabbing that Rabadon's Death Cap a little bit earlier. He does have the Rod of Ages though, so he's going to be getting a lot of health, a lot of AP. But Lilac getting caught here.
Melisson, Lamia, and Xpeke going after him. Is he going to be able to flash over?
Beautiful
He
dodge.
is, but Shushe's there as well. The ultimate going off. Everyone's descending on this location. Lilac goes back in and actually gets a kill instead of dying and is able to walk away from that. Fnatic not able to capitalize on it. There's the ult though from Xpeke. Is he going to jump behind? Is he going to use it to escape? Shushe using decoy to get out. Nolja chases and gets the kill though. They need to turn this around right now. No, Lamia! The AD carry goes down and now it goes with it any chance of Fnatic to turn that fight around.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. They did get the jump on Lilac, able to do a lot of damage to him, and he was able to flash away from that Ash Arrow. And then Xpeke took him down very close to death, but then switched targets to Cassidy. He wanted to get Corn Salad out of the fight really, really quickly, but when Lilac jumped on him, he was still fighting Cassidy. 1 or 2 more hits and he would have been able to take out Lilac, but it reversed on him. He was the one that got killed. And then without Xpeke in the fight, that's a lot of damage that's not coming out from the Fnatic team, and the rest of the team was able to be taken out very, very easily by OP.
Wow, yeah, I thought Xpeke was, he turned on his ultimate, and I thought he was going to gate to behind Lilac and finish him off. So he'd be kind of out of position, but at least he'd get the kill and be able to escape. But instead, he just kind of stayed there, wasn't able to pull it off. Maybe he got stunned, I didn't see. But Lilac's, what is he doing? He's like looking around.
A little comfortable, doesn't even have his headset on, doesn't need that.
Well, 15,000 gold separates these two teams, but still no inhibitors down for Team Fnatic. I mean, they could still actually, if they lose a team fight and don't kill, you know, at least a few of Team OP, they could lose the game still. They could make a push through the inhibitor directly into the... We're seeing some laughing coming down from Paragon.
Well, that's the thing is Ash isn't actually that far behind in creep score against Corki, but is very far behind in the kills, so the gold disparity is relatively large. Ash does have an Infinity Edge and a Phantom Dancer, so okay at this point in the game, but not nearly as good as that Trinity Force and Infinity Edge for Paragon there. So a little bit difficult in the AD department, but then the AP department, Twisted Fate is actually doing quite a bit better than Cassidy. A lot more kills, a lot more CS. So he does have that Rabadon's Death Cap and is almost getting the Ryla's Crystal Scepter as well. So he's going to be able to do really, really well. Well, actually, I'm not sure if that's what he's building for, but... Yeah.
He actually has less creep score, but the general amount of kills that he has...
Than Cassidy?
Oh, I thought you meant Cassidy had more kills.
No.
Okay, you're exactly right.
Xpeke's got more money than Cassidy, but it doesn't matter because the rest of Team OP is doing extremely well. They are able to engage on this
Baron's going down very quickly. The ultimate goes down. Can he steal it? Oh! They steal the Baron! Fnatic gets the Baron! And Levy able to put down tons of hurt there. Why are they running? They need to engage on this with Baron. Paragon is so hurt. They do run away and they escape with 3, but Xpeke, barely gets away.
Yeah, they couldn't fight that because they were a little bit low. They did use a lot of their ultimates.
Oh, were they?
To be able to get that Baron buff, but it was a good trade. Just a little unfortunate that they're going to lose this inhibitor for it. If it was just Cyanide that died and then the rest of them backed off Shusei staying alive, then it would have been very, very good in their favor. 4 champions would have been able to defend against this, but instead, OP is going to be able to take down a turret, take down both inhibitors, able to move around here before Shusei comes back alive while it's still going to be a 5v4. Very good for OP, but no, instead they're just going to back off, let the super minions do the work for them, steal a bit more of the gold from the Fnatic jungle.
Nolja doesn't even care about that ward. He's going to walk right by it with his oracles. I guess I was just... afterwards, I thought about it, and they were not in the best position. And that was the problem there. But at the time, I was thinking you had Paragon, Corki, at half health. You had another, I don't remember who it was, but someone else was at half health, and they just stole the Baron. It would have been a perfect time if they'd had better positioning, I think, to engage on that. But you're right, Lamia actually was a little bit vulnerable there and couldn't actually do as much damage as he wanted to. Yeah,
that's the problem, is that Fnatic doesn't really have any sort of engagements other than the Ash Hour or Nocturne and Twisted Fate jumping in. Once the fight starts, then Shusei can go in and kind of disrupt everything that's going on, but none of those ultimates were available to be used after the Baron got stolen. So it just really wasn't a good position for the Fnatic team to go up against Team OP. When Team OP, you said that Paragon was hurt, but the thing is he can just Valkyrie away. Janna can kind of zone out the rest of Fnatic and keep him completely safe, and then he's just doing tons of damage from the back line so that half health doesn't really matter because you're never going to be able to bring it down from half to
well,
zero.
That's why they couldn't bring it down, is he did Valkyrie away from the group basically and got to the back of it. That's right. Looks like OP trying to push a little bit here. Ash Arrow hits Nolja, but it doesn't matter if you hit Nolja. It's very, very difficult to kill Udyr, even if you stun him.
But A-Lilac being a little aggressive coming in from the side. He doesn't really care what's going on. He's going to stay with super minions.
And get an engagement. That tower is almost gone. The tower's going to go down very quickly, and then we're going to see them engage on Team Fnatic. There they go. Paragon doing tons of damage. Cataclysm from behind, tying up half the team while Cyanide goes down. Lamia flashes away. He's falling back. Is he going to be able to get enough damage? No. Lamia goes down as well, and with it, any chances of Fnatic doing it well in that fight. Ashard keeping him alive, and I believe that is going to be game. All of Team Fnatic is down for a good 30 seconds, so this is a best of 3, ladies and gentlemen, but Team OP is going to take game number 1 and have the advantage going in here. Team Fnatic is going to have to win game number 2 to even bring it to a 3rd ace match. There we go, GG! OP with another stomping.
Yeah, OP really pulling out a very strong team composition, knowing exactly when they could use the abilities from the champions. Udyr doing a really nice job at the start to take away a lot of the money from Nocturne, disrupt a bunch of the lanes. X-Pac unfortunately getting caught early, going 0-3 against Kassadin early on, just gave him the ability to roam a lot once he got his ultimate up. When he was level 11, able to just jump around, steal the blue constantly from Fnatic, get a lot of the dragons throughout the fight, and then that disparity made it so that they could get that first Baron extremely easily, go for the second one. Unfortunately for OP, they weren't able to get the second one, but it didn't matter because they could convert it into the inhibitor kills, which pushed to the win them the game.
Well, Team OP looking thrilled about their win, and well-deserved indeed that thrilledness is. They're going to take game number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to a quick commercial break for about 10 minutes, and when we come back, we're going to have game number 2 and see if Fnatic, who doesn't look too crushed, actually. They look like, they're like, okay, well, we lost, but let's go into the next game. Yep. We saw Cyanide earlier, not looking too down either. So after the commercial break, we're going to come back for game number 2 and see if Fnatic can tie it up and bring it to a 3rd game for the match.
Yeah, while Fnatic did make a bunch of mistakes early on, which made it quite unreachable for them to win, they did also have some really nice plays. So if they can pull out a lot of those nice plays without the early mistakes, they definitely have a chance of coming up on top over this Team OP team.
Yeah, definitely something that they're capable of. And by the way, during that break, go check out OGNLOL.com. You can look up all kinds of cool stuff we have there, stats and old VODs, etc. And check out Azubu.com as well, so you can win stuff, because there's all kinds of cool stuff to be won here. Team OP going up 1-0 over Fnatic. We will be back shortly with the second game, possibly the conclusion of this match.
Next to matchup, Team OP, Fnatic, Azubu LOL, the Champions Spring 2022 Quarter Final, Match 2.